our second guest tonight. You probably saw him earlier being our announcer. He is the announcer, the fourth announcer for The Price is Right. Please give a warm welcome for George Gray, everybody!
Am I sitting here?
Yeah.
Is this where I sit?
Yeah. Some hardcore music for you. Oh, thank you, sir. I can finally ditch the water.
Oh, come on. I mean, have you ever done this?
What? Drank a Bud Light?
No, I mean...
Oh,
yeah.
George Gray, how are you?
Come on down!
You got here and you immediately said, "Is there beer backstage?"
Yes,
that's where I'm going to be.
That was the first thing I said.
Yeah. It was like you didn't even know me. And you just
I was surprised at the amount of weed you had there, though.
No, so much weed.
I think
we buy all of our bongs on Cherokee Street, and then we head backstage.
Nice. Thanks for having me, by the way.
Yeah,
This is
of
super
course.
fun. You guys are awesome, by the way. Thank you so much for having me. It's great.
So, fourth announcer.
Yes.
On Price is Right. How has it been so far?
Johnny Olson, Roddy, Rich Fields, and then myself. And Johnny and Rod both went out in a pine box. They both had the job until they died.
Yeah.
And then Rich did it for 10 years. In 43 years, there's only 3 other dudes that have had this job. They're going to use a freaking crowbar to get me out of that place. I'm not leaving. I love it. It's awesome.
They're going to wheel you out? Okay.
No, I'm dying.
You're
and they're going to have to kill
in the
me.
studio.
Not old, death. They're going to kill me before.
Spin the wheel, you'll just hear bones.
It's going to be, come on, oh, just peed.
You need the Depends.
And then I would need the Depends. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Good. I can hook you up with that URL. Well, awesome. So before you were announcing for Price is Right, you've hosted several other shows.
Yes.
What were some of those shows?
You don't have them on my bio?
No, of course not. No, you did the syndicated version of, it escapes me right now, the Weakest Link.
It's great because he doesn't have it written down, so he's guessing now.
Oh.
Yeah, I did. If you go backwards, I did. I was on HGTV. I did. Yes. Thank you very much. 1 woman and 2 gay guys. Very excited. Oh my God, I love that show. So I was on HGTV. It's called What's With That House. It's all the crazy houses across the country. I was on there for quite a few seasons. I was on ESPN for a couple of seasons doing a show called I'd Do Anything, which is like Jackass and Fear Factor. We put a lot of people in the hospital. It was awesome. I was the American host of Weakest Link, and did like 300 episodes of that. And
now, the Weakest Link, I mean, the original, she was hardcore.
You
right?
are the weakest link goodbye, yeah.
Like, mean. You don't strike me as the type that would yell at people on
I will cut you.
Really?
I know it's really strange. Because I'm pretty sarcastic and cynical, and so I got hired to be the Weakest Link host for a reason. I'm good in a cut down contest, and now I'm on like the happiest show ever. So sometimes I think really sarcastic things, and I just don't say them.
Right. I mean, we got to hear a few of them tonight. I think it came out a little bit.
Oh no, there's sometimes when on Price that I would just love to go, oh, sucks to be you.
You came all the way from St. Louis.
What I was saying. No, I love being on Price. It's such a happy place. Everybody's so happy to be there. People wait in line 18 hours and are thrilled to be in the room. You cheer for a total stranger. Even if you don't get picked, you're excited. What show are you you're cheering because you didn't get picked?
Yeah.
It's really strange, but everybody's excited to be there. But Weakest Link was a lot of fun. I did tons of touring for it. Before that, I did a show called Junkyard Wars, which was like a building show. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah. Cool hey, one guy. Yeah. Guy with the cutoff shorts from Jeffco right there. Yeah, he's Junkyard Motors. And I'm a big gearhead, so I love that.
Really?
And then I did. You're probably not old enough to know this, but I did a updated version of the Gong Show.
I know the
and
Gong Show.
and I did like 400 episodes of that. It was one of my first in studio gigs. So I've been around for a long time.
Yeah.
But my favorite of all is working with Drew and Rachel and Manuela and Gwendolyn and Amber. They're just amazing. He knows their names. No, I mean they're amazing. They're really super fun, and I mean it's a family working for Price, and I love to go. I actually said to my mom one time, I said, I get to go to work tomorrow, like because we were coming back from a hiatus, and it just popped out of my mouth. Instead of saying I have to go to work tomorrow, it was I get to go to work tomorrow. So I love it.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen you on the show. We actually went out there to The Price is Right. And
Which you couldn't be there because this is really cool news. Tell it.
Oh, I mean, I was shooting a...
Tell us what you were doing out there.
I was shooting a web series, a pilot for a web series out in L.A., and I didn't get to join the rest of the crew while they were with you, and they met you, and Kate Cole, our writer and performer, got to be on the show.
How'd she do?
She did not win, but we have some amazing footage of her freaking out. Yeah.
Do we have it?
Oh, do we have? No, I don't think we have it. It exists somewhere.
Sucks to be you.
We can cue it up, but we do have some amazing footage of you.
We do.
Yeah, and I actually saw this. I think it was after the LA trip. It just popped up on my feed. I work for a company. My boss is sitting front row here, Jamie Salvatore. I work for a YouTube company, or like we put out YouTube videos.
Okay.
And so like I watch a lot of YouTube videos.
Okay.
And you just popped up on my feed because you were trending.
Yeah, and I didn't even know what that meant until I was trending.
Yeah, you were trending big time.
Yeah, because I'm like a gearhead. I don't understand like technology. I have a Twitter account, but I don't know anything about it. And they said, you're trending. I'm like, is that good? Does that like mean anything? And apparently it was, yeah.
Yeah, so we do have a clip of that if we want to show.
Is it right back here?
Yeah, you're right up here.
Let's take a look.
Yeah, let's take a look.
George, what do we have for Woman from Englewood here, George?
They said it couldn't be done. It's an off-road motorcycle, a new range, and a new treadmill.
Okay, watch this.
First, this Honda CRF 125 FP big wheel off-road motorcycle comes
Doesn't miss a beat.
You're pro.
Boom.
You could tell, like, the lady who was with you, she was like, I don't know if I should hand you the mic, and you're like, give me that mic, I gotta keep going.
I did, yeah.
You're just like, give me the paper.
I just went into autopilot, which was do not miss.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's funny? Because otherwise, if I would have missed the line, we would have had to, at commercial break, then go back and reshoot.
Right.
And my brain immediately kicked in, I'm not reshooting this.
Yeah,
No,
gold.
I'm doing this right now. I've got the, and what's funny is afterwards I stood up and everybody's like running over. They're like, oh my God, are you okay? You all right? And I said, yeah, I'm fine. My ego is a little bruised, but I'm okay. And I was laughing. I said, that was hilarious. I said, please tell me you had a camera on me. Because like they were taking shots, of something else, but they happened to have a camera that just happened to be on me. And the director came over and he said, oh, we have it on camera.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we got it.
And I said, please tell me you'll actually put that in the show. Because it's funny. He went, oh, we're putting it in the show.
It's on the internet right now.
We're putting it in the show. It was awesome. I loved it.
No,
I loved
great.
it. It was great.
I think it seems like Price is Right. I mean, that was they had a YouTube clip of that on their YouTube page.
Oh, yeah.
It seems like they're connecting more with like that age of getting their social media out there. And
You know what? Our executive producer is a guy named Mike Richards, and he's amazing. He's been a longtime friend, and he totally gets that concept of keeping Price, keep it so everybody. It's that warm whoopee that everybody knows. It's the classic show that you know what you're getting when you tune in, but like move with the times, update. I mean, that's why when you watch the show, I mean, college students, huge fans of the show. It's all ages. That's what's amazing about Price is when you look out in the audience, it's every color of the rainbow, race, ethnicity. It doesn't matter. Everybody loves being there, and because it's fun to win stuff.
Magic.
It's fun to win stuff. It's magic.
It's magic.
Yes.
Any good behind the scenes stories while you've been there other than?
Is there anything that's behind the scenes while the camera's rolling that will get me fired?
Yeah,
I could tell you?
Yeah.
Behind the scenes story? No. No, I have nothing.
Nothing.
Not a darn
Can't
thing.
tell us.
I can tell you, you know what? We all go out, like we shoot Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, typically, and we shoot 2 shows a day. And so Wednesday is our Friday. So it's really tough. It's a 3-day work week. It's brutal. It's brutal.
It's terrible. I don't know what. It sounds awful.
It's brutal. So Wednesday is our Friday night. And so we all go, and everybody goes next door. We all go have cocktails together and hang out. I mean, it's legitimately, we're family. We're friends. Everybody is. And it's hundreds of people, and we all know each other really well. And it's awesome. It's great. So I think that the behind-the-scenes story is that everybody's friends. And when we have friends come into the audience, they say, I want to spin the wheel.
Yeah.
And one thing I've never done, I've done it on purpose. I've never spun the wheel. I've never dropped a Plinko chip. Never done it. Never done it.
Like
No, you know why?
Don't
Because
want to, or
no, I totally.
Come up?
Well, you know what? Because I think it's really cool that I haven't done it because it's such a special thing, and like so many people have dreamt their whole lives to do it. And for me just to go back one day and go, yeah, there you go, I've done it.
I did it.
It's really kind of neat that. No, I think when the time's right, when there's a really special occasion or something, I'll do it. And I've toured with Price is Right Live. Has anybody seen Price is Right Live? Anybody ever gone? Are you seen it on TV or anything like that? Okay, good talking to you. Good talk.
I love it.
So Price is Right Live is a touring show that you can like buy tickets to, and you can go, and they can have like thousands of people go, and it's a compressed show. More people get to come on down, and I've hosted it. So I've actually done Drew's role, and then somebody else announces, and there the wheel is there all the time, and I've never spun it either.
Well, I mean, like you said, you're going to die in that studio, so maybe that could be like in the wheelchair, just one last spin.
You know, oh my God, wouldn't that be awesome? Is like as the casket's lowering, go on down!
Yes, let's hope for that. No, it's got to be. So you are here because you are originally from St. Louis, Baldwin. Is that correct?
Which, by the way, you didn't even notice.
I noticed.
I found backstage.
I noticed what you wrote.
I found his like these are like it's
Okay.
typical. What?
No, I saw what you wrote, and I have several writers who act like 12-year-olds, and I assumed it might be one
No,
of
it was
them.
me. Well, I love what you said. Because a host, would like write down some cribs just to kind of remind them of what to ask. Okay,
Yeah.
And you've got it here. It's just kind of general stuff, and it's 1, 2, and then 2A. I just wrote the word penis.
You did. And you underlined it.
And I wrote, underline penis. But
Yeah,
you went
I looked down and I noticed it. I was like, either he did that or
No,
one
that
of my
was me.
writers did.
That was my penis.
That was your penis.
That was my penis, Eric.
Underlined it.
That was my penis.
Made it known.
So what were you going to ask me now?
You're from St. Louis.
I am. Yeah. I'm from Baldwin, actually.
Yeah.
Hey. Wow. From Baldwin, you're up late. Yay! Wow, what a party town that is.
We get people out.
Ain't no party like a Baldwin party.
Because the Baldwin party
Because
never
the party
got going.
lasts till 10.
Yeah.
My parents had the house built in '68, and my sister's here, my beautiful sister, my brother-in-law. And so they had it built because their family was growing. I was second child, 3 kids in the family, and they owned it till '75. Sold it, moved to Arizona. We all lived there. I went to high school, college there. When my pop passed away, my sister, Renee, said, you know what, let's go see a little bit of our childhood. And we'd been back to St. Louis here and there. But this was kind of a way to like recapture. We really missed our pop, very close family. And so it was just a little nostalgic tour. And we stand, if anybody's ever done that with a house you grew up with, you stand in front of the house and you're like, I'm going to look like a total creeper, like looking in the windows right now. And one of the neighbors said, there's nobody in the house right now. And
Go on.
no, they said the guy doesn't know what to do with it. Like he's thinking about maybe selling it. Like he lived in there, and then his daughter lived there. She got a divorce, and now they moved out. And I think he just put new carpeting in. They gave me his phone number. I called him while I'm standing in front of the house and said, "Are you thinking about selling it?" And he said, "Yeah, I am thinking about selling it. What would you like for it?" And we bought it over the phone.
Wow.
We just bought it over the phone. It was
awesome.
It was just like we said, "Can we all pitch in? Can we do this?" Like, and it was really surreal. It's like if we just all pitch in our money, the kids in the family, we could just buy back our childhood home. Yeah. And like that's a dream of everybody. We hadn't been in the house in decades, and we bought it back, and it was exactly like we left it. It was
that's
exactly
awesome.
like we left it.
Cool.
My room was still dirty.
Yeah. So like Cheetos, just Cheetos ground on the floor.
Still
That's a great
childhood
story.
crap on the floor. So actually, Danny and Renee now live in it full time. They liked it so much. They sold their house in Arizona. They live in it full time, and then I have the downstairs, which is just a huge bar, and and all I do is I just come in and I drink, and I just
Explains why you asked me about the beers immediately.
I just drink.
Yeah. There we go. Very cool. Well, I mean, we all know where we can catch you.
Well, one more thing. No, this is
Yeah,
really
what-
exciting. This
what do
is
you got?
really cool. First of all, I'm really pleased that I got to be here. It was amazing to get to meet you guys out in
Yeah, of
LA.
course.
But you and the gang are going to be on CBS.
It's true.
Did you tell everybody?
No, we kind of, we've announced it.
Are you not supposed to say anything?
We haven't officially announced it.
So unofficially-
But we can tell the crowd here because they're special.
Okay, just put your hand in front of the camera lens.
We
Okay, this is
told,
not really
we told the
happening yet.
last audience at the last show, but we haven't publicly announced it. Starting in October, we will be running on a KMOV St. Louis, the CBS channel here. STL Up Late will be on TV in St. Louis.
They're going to be on CBS.
And George, you agreed that you are coming back.
I would love to help you
You're coming
kick-
back to St. Louis to do the Craigslist live on the air.
Yes.
Craigslist St. Louis.
I'll clean it up a hair.
Yeah. Just a bit.
I would love to actually, if it works with my schedule and shooting, I would love to help you kick off the show.
That'd be awesome.
I would love it. I would absolutely love to do it.